We make the strings
louder.
What's up, guys? So today I ran down to the shop and I'm actually, let's see, it's like 2 o'clock. We have me and Jamie, we have a flight leaving at 4:50 and we are headed down to Orlando, Florida. Adam LZ blew up the SR in Nicole's car and they're doing like a little drift thing this weekend, and then he's going on a big trip and he's not going to be able to work on her car when he gets back because he's going to be doing the 2J. So anyhow, we're going to try to swap a 1JZ VVTi in her car. Basically it'll be Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then the Sunday's the event. So that's the plan. I don't know. So I ran down to the shop real quick. I got this this little extra bag. The whole like 1J VVTi JZX 100 ones with the non-electronic throttle body, like this guy right here, they're kind of getting harder to find. A lot of the ones coming into the States right now are all electronic throttle body. And so yeah, I basically, this one was JZX 100 or 110, so it had electronic throttle body, but I have a whole like wiring harness and throttle body and ECU and all that type of stuff. So I'm gonna bring that, or I'm gonna maybe bring it, I don't know, make sure. He's getting like everything, like tons and tons of parts like overnighted, so it's kind of like we're relying on like a lot of people, a lot of stuff showing up. So this is kind of worst case scenario that that we'll be able to get it going. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and try to stuff this suitcase with the wiring harness, ECU, mass airflow sensor, and throttle body, just in case. So there we go. We have the JZX 100 ECU, the wiring harness. I have an igniter. I got a mass airflow sensor, and yeah, I might throw a couple other little tools in here just in case. Couple little things that I think we may need, or things that I like using. Definitely gonna bring my damn headlamp because I like that thing, and I hate being without it. Bring a little charger for it too. But yeah, I don't know. I think anything else, I'll just like ask him to buy, which I think he'll be okay because it's probably stuff that he'll use down the road anyhow. So, but yeah, so now I'm gonna get on the road and go try to find a backpack with a nice laptop sleeve in it, and we can head up to the airport. We are on our way to the chairport. It is 3:57. We got a old roadblock up here with 2 RVs, but yeah, flight leaves at, well, we board at 4:50, and we're like 15 minutes away. But yeah, we got all the spare parts ready to go. So Adam was just texting me and telling me that he might not be able to find a drive shaft, like out of everything, like all the stuff he's been able to find in order and everything, and get overnighted. Like the drive shaft seems like the biggest issue, and we might be able to figure it out if we could get the flanges, like the flange yoke that goes into the drive shaft, and then the little adapter thing in the back to the 240. Then we could probably get somebody locally to make one, but I don't know. We'll see when we get there, I guess. Hey, buy 2, save $1, okay? What do you have to say for yourself?
At least I didn't shoot off.
Who did that?
The baby. Not my baby.
Not that one. Alright, what are we doing today, honey?
I don't know.
You don't know? Okay, well, we're in Florida.
What's going on?
Adam and Alberto, Big Boost, got the SR out last night. And so it is chilling over here under some boxes with a big old hole in the side of it. And right now we're getting ready to go over to JDM Orlando and pick out a 1J, hopefully a good one. So I think we have to end up swapping some like harnesses, throttle bodies, some other stuff to try to get one that's like non-electronic throttle body versus like electronic throttle body. And he got the Wiring Specialties harness today. Like overnight parts from, they're not from California, but Drift Motion sent him a bunch of stuff too. What are you doing?
Checking out these shelves.
You like the shelves?
They're
What are you thinking?
taller than your shelves.
Imagine how many cars I could get on these. Alright, so the dilemma is right here is the only one that, this one has I think lower compression. This other one has lower compression. But so this is a 1J VVTi with the electronic throttle body. But see that plug right there on the ECU is the one that you don't want, because that has the engine immobilizer and you can't tune those ECUs. So the plan is, if this one has good compression like we hope it does, we're going to steal the upper intake manifold, throttle body, wiring, and ECU off of this one. And then there's another, since this is like a Mark III, like Supra tranny, there's another, there's like the later Chaser R154 under there, which is the better one with the tripod shifter. So we're gonna do a little like piecing together here, hopefully. Hopefully get one with good compression. I'm just pulling it out right now. Let's check it out.
Still above 150.
Alright, so 3 down, 3 to go. You excited? Shine the light on you.
Wow.
Shall I show you on the turbo picture? See what he says?
Alright, so just got throttle body swapped over. We don't need to worry about the wiring harness because we have the new Wiring Specialties one with ECU. Now we're just gonna pull this one back inside and go grab another one with the correct time period, the tripod R154. So we got the auto tranny swapped from that one. Now we're just robbing the R154 off of this thing. There it is. Nicole, are you excited?
So excited. Nope. I did not think the compression was gonna be good on that.
Yeah, I know. I'm glad it was good. Seems like everything worked out pretty good. Like we got all of like the parts that should go together. Like the only thing, drive shaft. That's the only thing we're worried about. But there should be one on the way as long as it fits. It should be all right. Alberto, I got you beat. I hauled one of these back from Texas in a Saab wagon. It was a 2J though.
Question, did Adam get another serpentine belt too?
No.
Do we need one?
It seems like
It's kind of crummy looking.
it's like flat here.
No.
I mean, it'll be okay. It's one out of new one.
All right, we're at the AutoZone with Big Boost.
I have like no corner room to put all this stuff. They
Getting
got, like,
all the randomness.
all the paints.
Do you think we'd have enough stuff to swap a 1J and a 240?
Oh, wait. What are you doing? No.
It's dented. It's free. All right, so pretty much everybody's kind of been picking away at this whole engine. How you doing? And so
All right,
the
give me that.
it's pretty much ready to pressure wash now. So it looks like somebody recently did the timing belt on it, but didn't replace the water pump. So we're gonna pull it outside, pressure wash it, replace the timing belt, water pump, VVTi gears, like the seals in there, the cam seals, paint the valve covers, basically just all kinds of stuff, make it look pretty. Got the, they pressure washed the engine bay.
I'll see you guys later.
Did a really good job on there. Hey, do you want to be my movie?
What movie?
My Adam LZ 1JZ swap movie.
Well, sure.
Well, in Nicole's car. So Adam is getting ready to get on the road. He has like a birthday dinner with Nicole's family. And so they're going to do that. They're going to leave us here. We're going to go eat here in a little bit. Right, Jaymie? Where do you want to go?
I don't know.
She doesn't know. But Haggard Garage dropped off their trailer over here. They're going and doing some work on the Miata. They finally got a Mega Squirt in that thing. So they're going to be working on that like tonight or tomorrow. And then on Sunday, it's going to be like track rental, dealy stuff. Anyhow, I haven't been filming a whole lot on this video because Adam's video kind of takes care of that. But since he's going to be gone, I'm going to kind of take over filming for this stuff for a little while, so it's not just like the same exact content. We just got the engine and everything mounted in here, made sure the drive shaft length, everything works. Still need to drill some holes in the tranny mount because it's like a different like generation. Like this is like the VVTi tranny, and we have the mount for the Mark III like Super tranny or whatever. So the bolt pattern is a little bit different on that. So I need to do that. Super stoked that the drive shaft is actually gonna work because that was kind of my biggest fear. So yeah, these CX Racing motor mounts, they have a lot of like movement in them as far as adjustability. So you could go like up and down and forward and back, and you basically have to bolt them together. You could see right there. So that bolt, we're gonna replace that bolt and then do some really nice bolts into here because we didn't have the correct ones. So I got some really nice like grade 8 or 10.9 or you know whatever metric bolts for that, and some other motor mount deals and some other stuff. So I'm gonna start doing that and get this thing bolted in. All right, so we got the engine mounts and everything all bolted up with the nice pretty bolts again instead of like the little ones like the random ones I had used before. Got the tranny cross member in, and we were actually able to use this excessive tranny mount. I thought we were gonna have issues because see right there and right there is where the mount should have been. That's how this factory one is. It's like offset, and then this was off a MK3 Supra. They're like an older R box, and there was like 3 random holes right there, so it worked perfect. And then this is the CX Racing tranny cross member, and it didn't have a hole in the center, so we just drilled a hole, got that thing through it, kind of got it in the good spot, and then tightened it down. Got the drive shaft in, you got that most of the way tightened down, and I think we just need to find one of the nuts and bolts that it lost. So other than that, it's coming along a little bit, and then I don't know, maybe we'll wait for Adam to do the wiring harness when we get back, but it's like 9 o'clock. I think we're gonna go eat and then come back. He's gonna be back around 11.
Hey buddy, what are you doing?
Sitting on Instagram waiting for Alberto over there.
Just stop playing around?
No, he's gonna start playing around. He hasn't even started yet. Can't stop yet.
Little boost.
Little bitty boost.
I'm a good cameraman. I think.
Do you see the eyeball in the front of it?
The what?
The eyeball.
What eyeball?
Look at it. Turn it around on yourself. Then jiggle it up.
What about it?
Jiggle it.
It's moving.
Yeah, it's an eyeball. It's not bad, huh?
It's dope.
It's so quiet now.
What is?
We were just listening to music, but Trevor had to turn it off to film this clip.
Movie time.
Movie time.
Adam going
All right,
crazy.
so Mr. Big Boost over here, he was welding some stuff. So if you see this picture on Instagram, this is actually his second one. This was the first one was practice. He deleted that picture.
No, I actually kept. I just put both of them on.
Okay, but
was it on this one?
So, yeah.
No, it was on this one. But...
Can you pull it down real quick?
Pull it down?
Yeah. So these CX Racing mounts, they're not actually welded. They just have a nut and bolt kind of holding them down. So we got it in there, got it in the right position, like in the right level, which is that's basically all the way down.
It allows you to go down or up and then back and forward. So you can adjust the engine right where you want it and then you weld it together.
Yeah. But it's kind of sketchy it being actually like not welded because you just have a nut and bolt like holding your like 700-pound JZ. So.
I think they're meant to be welded. Like that's why I always weld. It's like, yeah, it looks like for adjustment and lock it in place and weld it together. Now you have a one-piece solid thing.
Yeah.
Like I don't think this will hold a clutch kick if you didn't weld it.
Yeah. So yeah, now we're just putting that back in there. So we're just basically just trying to find other stuff to do while getting that figured out. But Adam's pretty excited to put the wiring harness on.
Itching to do stuff right now.
He was like jumping up and down.
We even pulled out a ladder so he could start rigging the bed.
He was drinking like a big old cup of coffee and doing jumping jacks and stuff, trying to get a second wind, and he got it.
And now I can't do anything.
Once I open it now.
What was that drink you had that was chocolate and delicious?
I forgot the name. What's the name of that place?
Should we go?
No. Yeah.
Quickly?
Yeah, quickly boba something.
Can you describe the drink to me?
It was a chocolate smoothie, very delicious. I got the extra large, which it was almost like a liter of drink. I couldn't finish the whole thing.
Yeah.
I still have some in the car.
Oh wow!
It was good. It was good, but I couldn't. There was too much.
Yeah, too bad they weren't open 24/7 because the way he said that just made me want one.
Nice.
So I figured I'd give you guys a little update since I haven't really been making a lot of video on this channel. I've been kind of helping Adam with his video on his channel. I figure most of you guys probably said this, but the people who watch my videos probably watch his stuff. If you haven't, be sure to check out his video of me helping out on here. A couple of segments in there of me, but it is Sunday at 4:40 in the morning. It's like 2 is when we're planning on going to the track with this thing. So you can tell we got a couple things kind of buttoned up. But yeah, so we're getting pretty close. Now we just need to basically swap out the starter because the whole stick and starter issue that we had. We have my ECU in the car. We got Caleb, he brought a TPS sensor over today, and we ended up reusing this J-pipe just to get the intake over here because the tubs kind of complicated everything. Got a heat sleeve over here on the fuel lines. I don't know, a bunch of little stuff, getting close. So basically got to hook up vacuum lines, hook up the rest of the radiator stuff. Oh, we had to swap from the SR radiator to a K radiator. Yeah, kind of a little update for you guys who maybe haven't watched Adam's video or kind of wanted to see a little bit of mine. Yeah, there you go. So it's my turn to take a quick little rip in this thing. Adam, what did you think of it?
Dude, it's awesome. I've never driven a JZ car, you have, so.
Well, you drove mine.
Oh, true, yeah, I suppose.
Really makes me miss mine.
Yeah. How does it feel?
Feels nice. Where can I get on it? I don't want to like...
I'll tell you where. There's someone behind us. I was gonna say it'd be cool if I got out and filmed the clip of you going under the tunnel.
We can.
Yeah, then I could just have you do a Yowie and then go back and play.
To OSW right now. We're actually stopping at O'Reilly's to grab a different serpentine belt for the 1J car, and this is Nicole's first time in the car, so pretty excited to see how this thing does on track today. I know it's gonna do good just because it's a stock 1J and that's what they do, but I think they're pretty excited about it. I'm just super pumped that everything just came together.
Like 200.
was about to say. Is it broken? No, the tires are just smoking because all the power left. Fucking rips! Yeah. There's piss and coolant everywhere. Out of where? It's everywhere. I don't even know. Oops. Is that your key?
Yeah, I hope the freeze bucket is gone.
Dude, back there it has it rips. Dumbass angle. I see you hucking it dumb hard because no e-brake right here. Oh, your angle looks freeze plug's gone. Woo. Yeah. Plug is out?
Yeah, plug's out.
Freeze plug's out?
I knew that was gonna happen.
Yes.
First lap.
Alright, well this car's done for the day. No way. Yeah, well, I mean, unless there's an AutoZone somewhere real close. There's Advanced Auto Parts, AutoZone. Oh, we have to stick our hands on it. Better wait like half hour. So where's it at?
Yeah, the fucking, those rubber, like, universal, like, tiny ones are junk, dude.
Hey, that was fun while it lasted, though.
Dude, that thing ripped.
Yeah, it does. AutoZone. How much I don't know, but it sounded awesome. I'm jealous. I want to drive it. We've got 8 junkyards out. We're going to need a real freeze plug. This is a team effort now. Come on, 3 manpower, 4 manpower. I already built that fucking thing. I'm not pushing it. I don't get to drive it. I'm not fucking. Right there with you. Check out the Miata yet. Yeah, oh yeah, it needs a freeze plug. It's popped out. I don't know. No. This sparkles and videos, but it looks really good in the live. I know, dude. It ran great. This up
Oh, hey Taylor. Since I let you drive my car?
Yeah, of course. I've just got to raise it up some. I mean, you can drive it not raised up. I don't care. It's just.
I just want to
with 2 people, it's bad.
I want to rub all the fenders.
It's rubbed so bad right now. Alberto's looking for spanner inches for me.
Okay. I wonder if Adam brought his. Let's look at this thing.
That was a sucker. Oh yeah.
I haven't really like paid attention to it. I seen it at the.
It doesn't want to pull with these rear wheels on it. Right?
Yeah, the front ones look good though.
Yeah, the front's a monster truck though.
So you just did angle mods on this thing?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's got.
Okay.
So it's got DR coilovers and angle mods. Other than that, it's like stock.
And a steering wheel.
Okay. And what is your future plans?
Hold on, I want to show this. Future plans would be more angle, handbrake, seats, cage, and then like full exhaust and a cam.
And maybe an oil baffle?
Yeah.
An oil baffle, yeah.
I'm gonna do like the whole oil baffle crank scraper setup.
Yeah. This is dope. Yeah, that definitely an interesting drift car.
It works fine. You'll
How
see.
does it feel compared to Aaron's Mustang?
Way easier.
Really?
Yeah.
And now that it has the angle mods on it, it feels.
Because before it was like you were on the verge of spinning the entire time you're driving. You're just like, you're gonna spin out the whole time. And now, like, I mean, you'll still spin, but you can huck it harder.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah, this thing's really cool.
It's fun. Let's see if I can find spanner right here.
Raise it up, Mr. Scrapey.
I mean, it'll work now, but.
So they're over there messing with the Miata. They did a couple laps in it. What did it start smoking?
Yeah, I don't know if it was. I don't know what it was.
I guess like one of the freeze plugs popped out of it. Where'd Nicole's car go? Oh, I think Adam's getting ready to take Nicole's car out. We went ahead and swapped the belt on it, and now I don't know what they're doing. We took the hood off it just so it kind of lets the heat escape. And man, that looks pretty. Nicole, what did you think?
I think it's amazing. And it spools so fast and it goes.
Yeah. I think if we honestly had like the coolant temp sensor hooked up and the speedometer and like we didn't tell you that we swapped the engine, you probably would like wouldn't know that it was like other than anything than a factory dope engine.
It's definitely like a car really well.
Yeah. So Adam's getting ready to take it for its first drifts.
If you guys get thirsty or need some snacks, they're in these lunch
Okay,
boxes.
thank you. Oh, how much boost do you think this is running?
The bare minimum.
The minimum boost?
Yep.
Yeah, it's on like 13. Air fuels are like 11.7.
Tiny boost.
Little bitty boost. I think that's as much as they're gonna turn it up for now. I want them to turn it up to like 16, but the turbos, like, they're ceramic wheels, so they're kind of like on the verge of.
We want to try to make it run the whole event, and then we start playing with it.
I think it needs to run a whole year. No, maybe like 5 events before they throw something else on
One
it.
event is fine, and we can blow it up.
No, we need like another turbo. Hey, you want to be in my movie?
Yeah, gotta be in your movie.
Yeah,
I'm gonna raise the car up.
you better. Are you gonna do a cinematic time-lapse cut to music?
Probably not. I'm probably not gonna put this in at all. I don't know why I'm recording it.
Why? No, do it.
Driving in the rain. Max? Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Uh-oh.
Did the fans just come on? He turned them on. I turned them on. Good.
What happened? Just trying to cool it down to put a new freeze plug in it?
Well, the old one.
The freeze plug.
Yeah, it fell out.
Where'd it go? It's in my hand. Oh yeah, he's got it.
Do you guys have any RTV?
Yeah, we do.
Put that shit on it.
Yeah, like,
Dude, that's I always see him in your guys' comments, don't you? That's the hot side of the turbo. Look at how fast the water goes away. I'm not.
were you guys able to find a Mega Squirt or no?
What's that?
Were you able to find a Mega Squirt?
No, sadly no. I don't know how to get this on. In Connecticut.
Did you guys shave this to fit it?
Yeah. If we didn't, it was popping out like this much, and every time I tighten it, it pulled itself back out.
Bad idea to do that. RTV.
Yeah,
They didn't
RTV
sell
might
the
help
right
it out.
size. They didn't sell the exact proper size.
Can you guys have
You're saying put
manifold off
RTV right
to
here?
get in?
Absolutely.
Like, kind of on the thing. Do you have any of that, like, right stuff RTV?
Simulating
Yeah,
range.
he's holding it. Why is it?
All right, so they are getting ready to go out. Taylor's getting ready to go out in his Corvette, and he just raised it. He was having some rubbing issues, but I'm stoked to see how this thing. One lap.
That's not fine. We gotta jack up the car. No, we're gonna. Roll it. No, look. Stop. Look.
So now it's I'm gonna take Taylor's Corvette for a rip and see how that thing goes. that was a lot of fun. If you guys haven't checked out Taylor's channel, check out Taylor Ray. Appreciate him letting me drive this thing today. The best mod, the only thing this car really needs is a seat, because this big factory leather seat, you're just sliding everywhere. Literally, when I was drifting, you can see it probably in the GoPro, I threw my hand around this console and I just held on to hold myself in the seat and did my whole like one-handed drifting. But tons of fun.
It's not too bad, huh?
All it needs is a seat and an e-brake.
Yeah, I know.
Barely even an e-brake, almost.
Yeah.
Like just a seat.
A seat would be huge.
Oh yeah.
Because you're just all over the place.
Everywhere, yeah. Yeah, my right arm hurts because I was just like,
yeah.
Like
I go like left leg against the door and then like push myself back, and I'm like, and then if I have to clutch kick, I have to like brace myself a different way, and clutch kick, and then brace myself again.
Yeah. That's dope though. It drives really well.
Doesn't it?
It really does.
It's not bad. It's way easier than I think people expect it to be.
Yeah, when I first went out there, I was like, oh no, like this is gonna be another Mustang, especially when I spun out, and then I was like, all right, well, we'll see what happens. But it was nice.
You killed it.
Thank you.
Sick.
Oh.
I'm gonna go drive it now.
Yeah. What are you doing on your phone?
Reading hate comments.
Hate comments?
Everybody hated Marco because he ended the video, so I ended up having to do it because it was like 200 bad comments on that thing. It's like, nope.
Uh-oh. This is Nicole. It looks like the diff unlocked. Taylor's out there driving now.
Drove the car better than Taylor.
You drove the
He drove Taylor's car better than Taylor.
No, he did. He drove it the same as Taylor. I just thought it was awesome how you just got in a Corvette that's like a totally different chassis.
That almost
And you just
reminded
killed
me
it.
to that one day that we were drifting at night, and then Taylor got in Marco's car, and then Taylor drove Marco's car better than Marco.
That's what they say. I don't think so. I don't think so.
There's Nicole doing donuts again.
It's like everybody's driving everybody else's car better than the actual owner of the car.
Tired of it. Your own car.
I'm not letting nobody drive my car. I'm not gonna let nobody drive my car better than me.
Your car's never gonna drive. So it's okay.
Ooh.
Don't look at me like that. It's true.
If I wouldn't have built your car like 5 times over, I would have a car.
Well, that's because I drive it.
He needs a car to drive.
I should be driving Marco's car,
built
right?
it 5 times because I drive it. I beat it.
You know, to this day, I have
Next
not.
time, tell him no.
Till this day, 5 years later or 6 or something, I have not driven Marco's car yet.
Because he didn't want to. I invited him many times. And one time I hear the day you drove it.
Let me hold on. Let me put the nail in the coffin. I drove that car.
But the day I let you, I
He
told
didn't
you.
do anything on
No,
it.
the day I
Except
let
talk
him
shit
drive
about it.
it, I told you could drive. You're like, oh no, it's raining. I don't know. I'm scared. I can't drive in the rain. That's what I heard.
Your car has like no brakes, and then it's like super sketchy.
I'm not saying it isn't sketchy. I'm just saying I let you drive it. You didn't want
I
to.
drive your car. I don't want to wreck it.
He didn't wreck it.
I drifted in
Still.
5th gear
He
though.
drifted in 5th
I
gear.
was drifting for like 4 years. I don't want to go
You weren't gonna wreck it.
4 years in and then.
It was on the oval.
It's
Yeah.
a fairly easy
No,
car.
I want to
to
drive it here.
Bullshit.
And then play it safe.
I mean, yeah.
It has no brakes.
I will
don't need
admit,
brakes when
I'm
we're
a beginner
going.
at this point all over again, so I don't know where my skill is at if I can't drive.
Well, thanks for telling me that. Now you can't drive A-Class.
Well, to a certain extent.
All right, so Taylor's over here, yanking off his thing.
Trying to fix my broken car.
So this was the kind of the first or second test. First test on the track, right?
Yeah, oh man. Wow.
So this is the little angle mod thing.
Yeah, it just broke clean off. I was full walk and jabbed on the brakes, and all the weight was on this wheel, so it just ripped it. I mean, that's what testing's for, I guess, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we just gotta rip this off, lengthen this, put it back on the here, and then we're done.
Okay.
Then do that on the other side.
So Miata's not really, it's not working. I guess they haven't got the coolant thing hooked back up, the freeze plug in it. thought they wanted like Adam to drive it today, but I don't know. They did a couple laps with it. This is Orion taking. Ryan driving it? Yeah. He is? This is Orion taking Nicole's car for a rip. You guys are gonna do this now.
Do what?
Like,
Do this swap? You think he's gonna love it?
oh,
If he had more eggs. Oh yeah, you can see that. Sounds so good. Killing it.
that's what you guys need.
That exact setup right there.
It just works. Like,
That's all.
so you guys aren't gonna get the Miata going today? Or is it just
No, that freeze plug.
sounds so good?
It's been one thing like the whole trip though.
Yeah.
One small thing after another. Like you get one thing done and then.
How many modes have you guys put in that thing?
2.
Damn.
Yeah.
Like on this trip?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, it's not fun.
That really sucks.
Yeah.
Probably best to like save it till you guys get a mega. You can see it in his eyes.
Yeah, you saw him?
Yeah, I seen that. He's like, he like almost couldn't see because he was
Yeah.
smiling too much.
He was grinning. Yeah, no, we have a Mega Square set up back in Connecticut. We're gonna pick
Nice.
it up. They got those 550cc injectors.
Trevor's gonna take Nicole's car for a rip. Trevor's driving. Yeah, Trevor's driving. Looks like Taylor got his car fixed. Good to go? Stock angle? Nice.
Always terrible, but
Yeah. So, sorry I ran away from you to go drive. Little Miata that could. Hey, you need to quit doing that to your tires.
dude, with the stock angle, it's so terrible.
You just gotta baby it.
Yeah, it's horrible. Anytime you try to get like a little bit overzealous with it, it's just like, nope. And you feel it coming from like a mile away. You're like, we're gonna spin. We're gonna spin. You're still gonna spin. You're still gonna spin. It's like,
Like, all right, we spun.
yeah, okay. An hour and a half later, we spun. That's what I'm talking about.
I think Mr. Big Boost is taking it for a ride.
Alberto's driving.
Are you ripping Big Boost?
I want to see this.
I haven't driven it forever.
Really?
How long has it been?
Like 4 years?
Really?
No.
You got it.
4 years?
Yeah.
It's like riding a bike.
Rip it. Looks like the diff isn't locking up again. That was my fear when I was driving it, was that.
That wall right
Yeah,
there.
not having enough angle.
Or just like kind of creeping out and then like it like doing something weird like right here.
Yeah. Is it snappy?
I got it. It just felt so coming from the hospital.
Hey mister, I haven't driven in 4 years, what'd you think?
It's great, but I was fighting to open the diff. I can tell what he's saying. If you're sideways, and like mid-turn, I can feel it just like pulling out when the lift unlocks.
Yep.
I was like, oh, I'm going too wide. I try to keep on the gas, but it just wasn't doing it. Then I try going in third gear. When the tires are bald, I didn't get no grip, just spin out.
Yeah.
And then I noticed the car is like running out of fuel. So when I went to top there, I was like, whoop. I don't know if you heard it, like it was just went blank. I was like, oh, we're out of fuel. I hope he doesn't run out of fuel running now.
Swapping tires to drive home, and that'll be about it for the track today. Haggard guys are leaving. Did you have fun, honey? Yeah. You did?
I got a tire tan.
Ooh, yeah, look at the tan on them feet. That one's good. Jamie's feet. So we're at Adam's warehouse.
Hello.
And just dropping off the spare wheels and tires from Nicole's 240. That thing did awesome today. I still can't believe like how awesome how well it all came together in just 3 days.
Really, it's kind of crazy.
And so she enjoys it. This is where Adam does all his t-shirt orders and stuff, kind of keeps spare parts for the 240s. They hang out. We're gonna take this thing. He just bought this new one because one of the other, and take that to their house, and we're gonna do some crazy karting tonight. But yeah, tonight is the last night that we're hanging out with Adam and Nicole and Mr. Alberto. Big Boost over there. They're hooking me up with a couple, like a little swag pack right here. I got the Big Boost shirt on. But yeah, definitely a cool little setup right here. All the whole merchandise, everything they sell here. And I stole me some floor mats for my car, Jamie's car, some lanyards, windbreakers, stuff like that.
I don't know, you don't seem like a guy that likes big things on you, actually.
What kind of big things?
You probably won't like this. It's probably too in your face, right?
No. Oh, how you doing? Hey, Adam. What's up? How many days ago did this oil slick appear?
What oil slick?
How many days has it been since you made that?
Oh, is that all oil?
Yeah, that's the oil from Nicole's car.
Oh, I didn't even realize that. There's probably a big like mark over there then too. Whoops. It's been like 3 days, right?
Yeah. And look at it now.
I'm gonna go over with a burnout mark.
Okay.
I'm just kidding.
Oh,
I'm just kidding.
You might as well. I don't know. Here we are.
It says 12 though.
Delayed till 12. No, well, it lied.
Passengers to all those passengers on Frontier Lines Flight 1601 with services to Austin.
Delayed till 12. Supposed to leave
all seats
like
zones.
9:20.
All taken and confirmed passengers,
Now
please
we
make
get
your way
in.
to gate 14
Now we
for
get to chill,
on-time
right, honey?
departure. Once again,
Yeah.
we're currently boarding all roll, all seats zones.
Hey, Jimmy, what time is it?
206.
2:06. Okay, so it's 2:06. We're still at the airport and haven't flown out. I am just editing my video right now. Hopefully it'll get uploaded on the stuff here, but you guys enjoy it. Definitely had a lot of fun hanging out with Adam and building the car and everything. Appreciate him kind of giving me the opportunity of flying me down here and kind of reaching out for some help. So it was definitely a fun project. So looking forward to doing some more stuff with him later down the road. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy the video.